Hello students, today we are going to learn a new chapter. Chapter 7 is Matter Around Us, Beer. Matter around us is classified on the basis of its physical nature and chemical characteristic. Matter chungchang chu first chapter chapter 6 kan zir to a ti chuanin tun chapter chuan we are going to study about matter, whether they are pure and how are they classified. That is what we are going to learn in this chapter. On physical basis, the matter has been classified as solid, liquid and gas. Solid, liquid le gas in classifier physical nature a chang chuan kakachu kan shiat save kania chuan chemical characteristic mang ve thongero chuan matter kha it is classified as pure substance and as mixture of pure substance. Pure substance kan ti le mixture of pure substance in unclassified vele thung ani. And now, pure substance. The term substance refers to a single and pure form of matter. Thildang ina pol lao. It is a pure form. The pure form of a matter may be an element or a compound. Carbon kantite, hydrogen kantite kami. For example, okay, kami lang to pina asyam ti na ang alaw ni so thildang ina pol telawa on the basis of their chemical composition, their nature and behavior. The pure substance has been classified as elements and compound. They are further classified as elements and compound. And chemical composition te, nature te, ale and behavior resir khan and law classify shang le don ti nani chu. Element. An element is a simple substance that cannot be broken down into anything simpler. Simple substance anita element chu wang chuanin kha aya simple zo ka khan asiam thei to lo ni chu te chuanin chuan element apo kha chini omdona chini omdon omza chu we are going to classify them on the basis of their physical of their characteristic properties. Okay. Metal kantite or three ni chu three elements chuan metal kantite, non-metal kantite chuan metalloids an ombokani chu chuan metal, non-metals and metalloids an omta chuan a compound al omvele tani chu a compound is a pure substance alani pure substance ani a compound chu chuanin which is composed of atoms of two or more elements chuan antinan water kan ti ang tepo mo hydrogen le oxygen ina siam alaw ni ta chuan bonded chemically with one another in a definite proportion anin zom tatlata chuan next chuan water is a compound and not an element. Water is a compound and not an element because of two reasons. Okay, water to compound and the element ani lo chuan achan pani pakhat na chuan water is formed by the reaction between two elements. Element pani ina an siam alaw ni ta atro kan sheto a hydrogen le oxygen ten water kha an siama chumi awang chuan it is not an element, it is a compound. Number 2 water can be decomposed into two simpler substances, namely hydrogen and oxygen by electricity. This one electricity mangin it can be broken down into hydrogen and oxygen. Alright, so those are the two reasons why water is a compound and not an element. Next, mixture. A mixture is a material containing two or more substances in varying proportion but not chemically combined. mixture chu kan chia atero kan mangna sa ati chon mixture a chun appear to lo ta ni chu thil dang kha ani thil dang dang a in pol to do na chuan two or more substances te allow in pola amaro chu in varying proportion pakhat zok atam zok te polo theya atlem zok te polo thei okay not in equal proportion in ani lautina ni chu and they are not chemically combined chemical takin anin combine lo the substances which are mixed together are called components of the mixture are classified into two groups niya kan chen shang le anga chuan a first group a chuan homogeneous mixture homogeneous mixture chuan homogeneous mixture kan ti kha chu uniform mixture ani a homogeneous mixture is popularly called as solution kan ti kha aloni tani chumo chuan a second one na chuan heterogeneous mixture kan ti kha chu non uniform ani ve thung tani chu they are non uniform and heterogeneous mixture is simply called as mixture te po anti top ta chuanin it is not uniform okay homogeneous mixture nut kha kan en le zoi anga chuan chumi hnuaiah chuan what is a solution okay a solution to a homogeneous mixture of two substances or more than two substances is called a solution homogeneous mixture of two substances or more than two substances is called a solution. Chu solution ani. This one a solution ka shang alo omleta a types of solution. The first one is aqueous solution. A solution prepared in water is called an aqueous solution. Water prepared a kachu aqueous solution anti nan for example okay in water we add salt and it dissolves, isn't it? We are making a salt solution. So that salt solution is an aqueous solution because it is prepared in water. And the second one, non-aqueous solution. A solution in any solvent other than water is called non-aqueous solution. So an tui ni lau thil dang entenan for example let's say alcohol kan ti dang chi te kan thil dang kan pol ve thung khan solvent chuan before we go further let's talk about solvent and solute kha enge ni kha kan soi zoi yang solvent chu a substance that dissolve a solute okay and solute kan ti chu a substance dissolved in another substance chuan the third form of solution solid solution chuan a homogeneous and uniform mixture of two or more solids is called solid solution and we are going to talk about saturated solution. A solution obtained by dissolving the maximum amount of the solute in a given quantity of the solvent at a constant temperature and pressure. Constant temperature le pressure angai reng hnuaia atam thei ang ber solute okay kan dissolve thei kha in dissolve thei kha saturated solution ani don ta chuan next chuan unsaturated solution. A solution in which some more solute can be dissolved at any fixed temperature. Temperature kha chula in fixer tas unsaturated chuan and then in dissolve in kan du zat kan pol to nuwa po khan du chuan ala pol bel thei ang chi kha mo kan la pol bel thei ani saturated ve thunga kha chuan apol bel thei to lawa maximum amount kha inpol to ni mo unsaturated ve thunga chuan ala pol bel thei ve thung. Solubility: the maximum amount of a solute that dissolves in a given quantity of the solvent at a constant temperature and pressure is called solubility of that solute. Okay, it can be any kind of solute. The maximum amount of a solute that dissolves in a given quantity of the solvent at a constant temperature and pressure. Okay, we are going to detail again about heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture chungchang kha kan en non vele anga chuan. First, let's talk about suspension. So what is a suspension? A suspension is a heterogeneous material in which the particles of one substance are dispersed but not dissolved in the medium of another substance. In dissolved don launi chuan china example a tu ya chi kan pol a chuan in dissolve ka kan tita chuan antinan hemi ve thunga chuan suspension ve thunga chuan azuk in pola amaro chu it is not dissolved mo ti han kan en po khan ala lang thei don ni chu mo. Colloidal solution: a colloid is a heterogeneous system of two or more substances in which the size of the dispersed particle is greater than the size of the solute particle of a true solution but smaller than the size of the particle of a suspension. Khata kha chuanin colloidal solution ha chuan a dispersed particle atekha or size akha it is greater than the solute particle. Components of colloid: the medium of colloids is called dispersion phase or dispersion medium, and its other components are called disperse phase. Brownian movement: colloidal particles move at random in zigzag path. Zigzag angin an kaltani chumo colloidal particle tikha ti chuanin tian kan en wang ta kan en wang ta zigzag in an kha we will not be able to see it at all. No, kan move don chuang lo mo chu amaro chu, but they follow the zigzag path. Okay, this type of motion is called Brownian movement. Katianga zigzag pattern and kalkhan and chet khan. Okay, colloidal particle tekha we called it Brownian movement. The Brownian motion is caused due to the collision between the molecules of the dispersion medium and the colloidal particles. A in subwaita amo anin sut avang khan zigzag motion in an kaltani cho dispersion medium le molecules of the dispersion medium le colloidal particle te anin suta wang khan mo collision na wang khan. Next, Tyndall effect. When a strong beam of visible light is passed through a true solution taken in a beaker and placed in a dark room, the path of the light is blocked. More light kalna to kong kain block ani chu. However, if the light is passed through a colloidal, the beam of light is scattered and make its path visible. Scattered omja chu adar sar don mo atira hlom khatanga ron lu takha it may be split up mo heta beaker achwa san le kha chuan allow dar sar to don ti nani chu and makes its path visible. This phenomenon is called Tyndall effect. Chu Tyndall effect kan ti chu lo ni vele ta a. And the last one, electrophoresis. When electricity is passed through a colloidal, the particles move either towards the positive or negative electron. So an electric kan kaltlang ti chuan colloida kan chuan the particles move either towards electricity te chuan ti ro charge khanin positive le negative annei ta a chuan positive a thenin positive laman pana a thenin negative laman pan ta a. The migration of colloidal particles towards the oppositely charged electrode under the influence of an electric field is called electrophoresis. Chuan kan zir to thina like charge anin repella, unlike charge anin attract kan ti atro. Chuan positive le positive te, negative le negative te an omkop theilawa, positive le negative zel ti chuanin khang colloidal ate po khan colloidal particles ate po khan positive ten negative ten la om ve don ti chuanin anin chen shang don ti nani. So the migration of colloidal particles towards the oppositely charged, so an opposite se lakha electrode lam kha an pan don under the influence of electric field, electrical chung kha. So but if we turn off the electricity, then it will stop moving. Okay, so the migration of colloidal particles toward the oppositely charged electrode under the influence of an electric field is called electrophoresis. All right, okay, now we will stop here for today. You will go through your textbook and try to underline the important points. Thank you.